After more than a decade of winning hundreds of games, state titles, and accolades and awards, Coach Pete Mulry left the game of baseball, but he's still using his beloved sport to teach the game of life.
And he's here with us now to talk about his children's books and an event that's this week that you can take your little slugger to. We also have Chantal Hevier here, the president of the Ybor City Museum Society and Tampa Baseball Museum, which is where that event is taking place. So welcome to you both. It's great to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having us. Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so Coach, we're going to talk with you because you have had, as we mentioned, a legendary career starting at Tampa Catholic and then on to the University of Tampa. When you look back at that career, what is it that stands out to you the most?
Seems like another guy did that. I think that the thing that happened to me was when I was at Tampa Catholic, I started at 21 years old. And, you know, in the part of the championships we won are terrific. But, you know, going back 50 some odd years later, my relationship with the guys that played with me, for me, or whatever are most important. And that's what I cherish the most. But, you know, how I got really involved in doing these books is that a couple of the guys that played for me said, you know, you were so aware of telling us, you know, it just wasn't a worry about winning, you know, how are you going to use this, what life skills are you learning, you know, responsibility, accountability, and all these things that are important to success of anybody out there, not just young people, but any corporation. So, you know, I decided, I've always been kind of fascinated by cartoon characters, you know, Pooh, whatever. I mean, they're just cool. So I thought what I would do is, even though I was a high school, college coach, I decided, you know, I'd like to go after the young kids market. I think they're more open-minded. So what I did was I created a character for each position on the baseball field and a life skill to go with it.
I love that. So let's talk about some of those characters and the life skills. I see responsibility here, accountability.
Yeah, like here, responsibility, you know, that's Pedro the pitcher. You know, and so responsibility to me has always been you respond to your ability. And then like Samantha the shortstop, she's about attitude. And you got to have a good one to be, you know, successful in life.
Then we have Kathy the catcher.
We got Kathy the catcher, and Kathy the catcher is cool because she kind of deals with an accountability issue. She can't see, so it's her way of going through a doctor's appointment, getting glasses, and feeling comfortable with that. So we have 7 done right now, and we're in the process of doing 4 more. The outfield and the designated hitter, and then we'll have a series of 11 books to help our young people.
Oh, incredible.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool.
So Chantal, talk a little bit about the event that you're having, because Coach will be reading from some of these books, correct?
Well, we're tremendously excited to partner with Coach. I've always envisioned that there would be a lot of young children in the museum enjoying what's there, but now to actually segue into something that you can actually learn that's helpful for the rest of your life is tremendously exciting. Coach has been a friend of the museum ever since we started building it. We've done a lot of adult programming, coaches, a panel, and so forth, but this is really exciting now to bring it to the children.
Absolutely. So when is the event taking place?
The event is tomorrow at 2 p.m.
How much does it cost?
It's free.
It's free.
Parents,
our favorite price.
Coach has a very strong feeling that children should not be charged for things, so we've honored that, and we're offering our venue and our support as we put this program together.
Can you talk a little bit more about Coach and his legacy in baseball in the Tampa Bay area?
Well, he's known as one of the winningest coaches in Tampa, and when I observe this community of coaches and players and so forth, he's had so many players that have been successful and they esteem him. The other coaches just form around him because his foundation has done so much to teach baseball skills, life skills, and just how to be a good citizen, and that's so exciting for us.
Can you talk a little bit more about your foundation?
Sure. With the Peter J. Mulry Foundation, Java, the mission is to teach core life skill values to our young people in Tampa Bay. And any way we can do that. whether through books in an educational process, mentoring. We put on a citywide free clinic in January for parents and kids. Anything we can do to create the environment to teach life skills in. So, so anything that adds that. You know, I tell people all the time, I have a friend that says, you know, Mulry, what young people have got to learn is how to play, you know, in other people's sandboxes. Yeah. You know, because for us to get along or get down the road, we got to know how to get along together. Yeah. We have a difficult time in our world today getting along together, right. Whatever it be. You know, so we're just trying to capture of how can we help each other. I think our young people are in an arena that's very difficult for them, especially after COVID. Right. They're kind of, well, where do I go? How do I feel? What do we do? Yeah. So anything we can do to do that, yeah. And I tell people all the time, I'm going to give us a plug here. Anybody that would like to help us with our mentoring program, you can go on my website, peterjmulryfoundation.org, register. You can call Chantel. You can call me. I'm happy to give my number out. You can call me personally. We ask for an hour a month to be a mentor.
Which is not much.
Nope.
Right?
No.
Small commitment.
And you would be amazed how quickly the mentees gravitate to the mentors.
Yes, I'm sure.
It's amazing.
Wow. Well,
amazing.
Thank you both for joining us, Chantal. We appreciate you being here. Coach, good luck.
Oh, it's great to be here.
You're going to have to come back, okay?
Yes. I'm back.
We can talk to you all day. Hey, story time with Coach Pete Mulry is set for tomorrow, Wednesday, June 29th at 2 p.m. at the Tampa Baseball Museum in Ybor City. So to register, you can go to their website. It is tampabaseballmuseum.org and then click on events.